Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today I would like to present about analysis of financial statement for Berjaya Food Berhad and Apollo Food Holding in 2020, 2021 and 2022. Before I start, I would like to introduce my group member. First, Muhammad Hafiz Iskandar bin Khairul Azimi. Second, Muhammad Ashraf bin Zulkifli. Third, Muhammad Faris bin Muhammad Zulkifli. Fourth, Nur Irina Batrisha binti Zaiti. And me, Nur Intan Farhana binti Abdul. And last but not least, Nur Syafiqah binti Adinan. Introduction. Financial management analysis is defined as a tool used to assess a company's business performance, project budget, and other financial transactions. Financial ratios are used to highlight financial statement, weaknesses, and strengths. Financial management goals include increasing profit, tracking liquidity and cash flow, developing financial scenario, and ensuring compliance. Berjaya Food Berhad, incorporated in Malaysia on 21 October 2009, it was converted into a public limited company on 3 December 2009, listed on the main market of Bursa Malaysia Security Berhad on 8 March 2011. Product: Berjaya Starbucks Coffee Company 9 Berhad, Berjaya Krispy Kreme Donut and 9 Berhad, Sir Vegano 9 Berhad and Kelava. Apollo Food Holding. Apollo Food Industries Berhad is a company which is manufacturing compound chocolate, confectionery product and layer cake based in Malaysia. Apollo products are distributed in Malaysia and other overseas markets. Quality and standard, ensuring customer satisfaction by meeting customer requirement, produce the product with top quality raw and packaging material. Type of product: chocolate wafer, layer cake, chocolate layer cake and Swiss roll. Recommendation to improve organizational. Ensuring that the risk management strategy fully consider the relationship between the group and its environment. Identify the organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunity and threat. Ensuring a consistent and comprehensive picture of the risk for the entire group. And last but not least, monitoring the implementation of risk management structure.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Faris bin Muhammad Zulkifli. My matric number is A21A2C43. I want to present about horizontal ratio analysis for Berjaya Food Berhad in 2020, 2021 and 2022. For horizontal ratio analysis, we have made 40 calculations for the analysis. First, current ratio. In 2022, Berjaya Food has the ability to cover the flow of liability with its current asset. In 2020, the ratio of 0.2217 times has increased to 0.250 times in 2021 and continues to increase to 0.4364 times in 2022. It shows that 2022 is the more able to cover current liability with asset currently due to the highest ratio between these years. Next, asset test ratio. Berjaya Food get the lowest quick ratio in 2020, which is 0.1304 times, and 4 years 2021 they got 0.1343 times, and in 2022 they got highest ratio among 3 years, that is 0.3095 times. Next, net working capital. In 2020, the lowest net working capital of Berjaya Food is negative Rn 262,116 in 2021, the net working capital was negative Rn 216,521, and for 2022 is negative Rn 229,909. For inventory turnover, Berjaya Food into inventory turnover in 2020 is 8.6619 times. The ratio decreased to 7.6327 in 2021, and in 2022 the ratio reached the highest, which is 9.1590 times. Compared to 3 years, the company has a high inventory effectively to generate sales in 2022, and it achieves the highest ratio in that year.
My name is Nur Irina Batrisha binti Zaiti, and my matrix number, which is A21A3282. I'm going to proceed with the next slide, which is horizontal ratio analysis for Apollo Food Holdings in 2020, 2021 and 2022. As we can see in the table below, the first one, which is current ratio. In 2020, the Apollo ability to cover its current liability with its current asset, which is 16.65 times. In 2021, the ratio decreased to 11.14 times, while in the 2022, the current ratio increased back to 18.07 times. This is show that in 2022, they were able to cover its current liability with its current asset due to the highest ratio among the three. Next, as we can see the table below, which is number 4, inventory turnover. The Apollo inventory turnover in 2020 was 11.69 times. The ratio achieved the highest in 2021, which is 12.13 times, and it is decreased softly to 8.10 times in the year of 2022 as compared to the other 2 years. The company have the high effectiveness in the inventory generate sale in 2021 because it achieved the highest ratio in that year. Next, as we can see in the table below, which is fixed asset turnover. The Apollo fixed asset turnover, which is 2.01 times in 2020, and it is increased in 2021, which is 2.18 times, and it continued to increase to 2.35 times on 2022. As compared to 3 years, the company have the highest effectiveness on asset and fixed asset to generate the sales was in 2022 because it achieved the highest ratio in that year. Lastly, as we can see on the table below, which is return on equity. The return on equity on Apollo was in 2020 was 5.85%, and in 2021 it is increased to 7.33%, and it's dropped to 4.40% in 2022. This is show that the company have the higher return of the shareholder in 2021 because it achieved the highest ratio among the three.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Syabir Zulkifli. My metric number A21A2631. Now I will continue part vertical ratio analysis for Berjaya Food Berhad and Apollo Food Holding for the year 2020. This table shows the calculation for vertical ratio, which is current ratio, asset test ratio, net working capital, and inventory turnover. As you can see, for the current ratio, Apollo got the higher ratio, which is 16.65 times, reflect the ability to pay its short-term obligation on the time compared to Berjaya Food, which is 0.22 times. For asset ratio, Apollo got the higher ratio, which is 50.06 times, reflect the ability to pay its short-term obligation on the inventory compared to the Berjaya Food, which is 0.1304 times. For net working capital, Apollo got a higher ratio, which is RN 147, 178, and 288, which is absolute measure in the quality compared to Berjaya Food, which is RN 362 and 116. And the last one, for the inventory turnover, Apollo got a higher ratio, which is 11.69 times, reflect the effectiveness for inventory to generate sale compared to the Berjaya Food, which is 8.66 times.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafiz Iskandar bin Kharazini. My metric number is A21A2C49. Today I will present the 4.2. It is a vertical ratio analysis for Berjaya Food Berhad and Apollo Food Holding for the year 2021. As you can see, it's a comparison for the Berjaya Food Berhad and Apollo Food Holding. Okay, for the ratio, as you can see, that's have 5, which is a current ratio, asset test ratio, net working capital, and inventory turnover. Okay. For the Apollo Food Holding is the highest for the 4 ratio. It is 11.14 times for the current ratio, 10 times for the asset test ratio, where net capital for the 139,884,160, and turnover is 12.13 times. Okay, we go to the next slide. Okay, average calculation period is highest is Apollo. Fixed asset turnover highest it is Food Berhad. Total asset turnover it is Apollo is the highest. For the debt ratio, the highest is Food Berhad, which is 8.18%. And last is a debt to equity. Is the highest is Food Berhad, which is 214.38%. Okay, we go to the last slide, which is for the gross profit margin. The highest is Food Berhad, which is 51.07%. Okay, second, accounts receivable turnover. The highest is Food Berhad, which is 31.67 times. For the net profit margin, the highest is Apollo, which is 9.11%. Turn on asset, the highest is Apollo, which is 0.65%. Okay, lastly, for the return on equity, the highest is Food Berhad, which is 12.21%.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nushafika binti Adnan. My metric number is A21A2894. Today I would like to present my part, which is its vertical ratio analysis in 2022 on Berjaya and Apollo Studio Berhad. Alright, for the first slide, the graph shows Berjaya has the highest vertical ratio, which are debt ratio, debt equity, gross profit margin, and return on equity. The percentage for each part are 176.13, 63.79, 52.45, and 25.31%, respectively, compared to Apollo. For the second slide, the graph shows Apollo has the highest vertical ratio, which are account receivable turnover, current ratio, asset test ratio, and total asset turnover. For each part are 62.29, 18.07, 15.44, and 0.77 times, respectively, compared to Berjaya. The risk management committee support the management board in making decisions to absorb increased costs due to global economy, uncertainty relying on Berjaya Berhad to cut costs internally. The second point, ensure compliance with risk management structure and external requirement, including internal control. Warranty reporting, integration and coordination, ensure proper integration and coordination throughout the year. Next, the company flagship brands are multi-ingredients, chocolate, cake, and confectionery product, but sales fell short due to a difficult trading environment and competition. See, Apollo strives to improve product quality and efficiency, but has a small plan to improve its bottom line due to currency volatility. They use high-quality raw materials and halal accredited machines to produce their product.